Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. That might mean you're a little bit interested in this relatively new release from Maybelline. It's their Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Lightweight Foundation. There is SPF 50 in this product, so there's a little bit of hype surrounding it. It was released earlier in the year. I didn't succumb initially to purchase it, but I have done so now and have been trialing it pretty much every day for the good last 3 weeks or so. So yeah, if you're interested in my opinion on this, on my face, which is 50, normal to combo skin, slightly sensitive sometimes, if that appeals to you, keep watching. Whilst you're here, before you disappear, please click that subscribe button if you wish to, and you wish to come back to see more videos. That would be fantastic. And leave me a little comment down below if you've tried this product and what your thoughts are, because I'd be really interested to know. So let's get into the review. Okay, let's get into my thoughts about this product, shall we? I think there's a lot of hype about it when it was released because everybody likened it to the IT Cosmetics CC cream, which I also own, which is this one, if you do not know. I think basically they felt that the packaging was similar. And yeah, if you want to say it's in a squeezy tube, like a hell of a lot of other foundations are, there's a very similar likeness there. But other than that, I think it's really different. In the IT Cosmetic, you have a pump applicator. And in the Maybelline one, you just have a squeezy tube, which can get a little bit messy for reference. But it's a squeezy tube, it is not a pump applicator. So the packaging is slightly further down the scale than the IT Cosmetic offers you. But I get where they're coming from, you know, even the colouring with the sort of little holographic-y kind of silver tones. There's a similarity there. And I suppose you could also say this one is really, really popular because it has SPF 50. And this is where this comes in, because this also has SPF 50 and there's not many drugstore foundations, if any, if I'm honest, in this price range with SPF 50. It's broad spectrum SPF, which means that it protects you from the UVA rays and the UVB rays. So it's going to help you to not burn from the skin if you are in burn from the skin, burn from the sun if you are out in the sun, and it also helps with premature aging with the UVA protection. So yeah, what do I think about this product? Let me go through the product information with you first, and I'll read to you what Maybelline say about the product, and I'll kind of let you know what I feel about each one of those statements. So the product information, it recommends that this is best suited to normal to dry skin. I have normal, kind of a little bit combination, and just more recently a little bit more sensitive, and works for me absolutely perfectly. So I think if you had dry skin, I would definitely say this works for you as well, because it is a little bit of a dewy finish it leaves on your skin. If you are really, really oily and you do, you know, by lunchtime your face needs to sort of be blotted, then maybe in the winter you might not like this, but if you do appreciate and like a bit of a glow, then I'd say give it a go in the summer. Why not? So coverage wise, it says it's full coverage with a lightweight feel. Yes, you can build it up to full coverage. It, in my mind, is not as full coverage as the IT Cosmetics CC cream. This, from literally putting on a couple of pumps and going straight in on your face, is it clears everything. You know, any pigmentation, anything on my face, it covers very easily with just a couple of swirls with my brush. This one I would have to build. It's almost there, but I actually appreciate this coverage a little bit more than the CC cream. I do find that sometimes a little bit heavier, particularly in the summer. So yes, it can be built up to be a full coverage, but I like it just on one application actually, because I like my skin to come through and to be visible and not to be masked with too much of a heavy layer. But I get why they say that. So the finish, they say, is a flawless finish with a natural sort of glow. It's not masking in that sense. It doesn't leave a sticky or tacky feel, although I would say it does transfer. I suppose most foundations do, if I'm really honest, but this one does a tiny bit, but kind of gets better as the day goes on. So yes, I think it gives a lovely natural finish to your skin. I've touched on the benefit of the SPF 50 in it, so I don't need to go into that. It also contains an anti-pollution shield, which the vitamins are vitamin E and vitamin B3, so they shield and defend the skin from the pollution. This is what it says. There's also a good shade range, I believe. There's 20 shades. I had to do quite a few little tests to get my shade, and I think I've got kind of just a normal, fair, normal, everyday, not too far on the sort of porcelain side, but not tanned. I am somewhere in the middle, and I can wear quite a lot of shades. But I did have to sort of do a good 3 or 4 on the back of my hand and just let them sit for a second whilst I was in the store before I actually realised, because some do very much verge on the pink tone, and I, if anything, would prefer more of a yellow based or neutral foundation. That's where I sit. So my shade for reference is 116, which is Sesame. All right. I will tell you that I do prefer to blend this out on my face with a brush. I have tried to like the finish with my beauty sponge and have attempted that on a couple of occasions, but I always then just resort back the next day to use the brush because I find the finish is better for some reason. It doesn't feel like, sometimes I want to use the dampened beauty sponge because maybe I just want to sheer out the foundation a tiny little bit more, but you don't feel you actually need to do this. It gives you that lovely sort of natural coverage without feeling too cakey or anything, and I just like the finish it gives my face when using a brush. So guys, I think you probably know that I really like this foundation. I think it leaves a beautiful natural finish to your skin. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see, but obviously I'm wearing it today. I wouldn't do anything else, would I? It doesn't, I think you can layer it, so if you've got some discoloration or blemishes that you really want to cover up and hide, you can layer to get a really good clear canvas. But I don't mind some of my imperfections just poking through. I would rather have less foundation and show my natural skin coming through. But this, I find, with a quick swoop and a little bit of concealer, it just knocks back any of my sort of areas that I've got more concern for. So basically, yeah, I can't say anything else, can I? I really enjoy it, as I'm sure I've said many times in this video. It retails here in the UK for £10.99 for 30ml of product. What else can I say? Apart from any SPF that you put on your face during the day, be that in makeup or skincare, really wash your face at the end of the day. At least double cleanse, because SPF is really quite a hard product to remove from your face, and it might irritate your skin if you're sleeping in it and not washing it off correctly. So yeah, I triple cleanse most nights, but at least double cleanse. Make sure you're getting off any of the SPF that you're putting on through the day. And that's all I've got to say. I will list down below in the description box all the details that you need to know about this product, the price, etc, etc. Thank you so much for watching. Click that subscribe button before you disappear, and that would be really nice to see you next time. Have a lovely day, whatever you are doing, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.